How much do you spend roughly in a week?
I can't even calculate. See this school. I thought they buy book every week. Now they buy book. Literature students. It's with the
Oh, sorry. Don't cry, don't cry.
Yeah, I'm here with
Mufasa,
and
Millie.
okay, today I want to ask you guys, what do you spend your money on the most?
Food. Let me say food.
Food. How about you?
I would say food. But when I'm working, food and transportation.
Okay, like how many percent of your income do you spend on food and transportation?
On food, I spend like 70%. On food. Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Israel,
All right, Israel. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
5,000 thereabout.
Okay, what do you spend on the most?
Food and transportation.
Food and transportation. All right, that's like what type of food do you eat the most during the week?
Spaghetti. You don't need germinate for my head itself. My name is Hamid.
Okay, Hamid, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
I don't know honestly. Let's say like 7K.
7K. What do you spend on the most?
Food. In a week, food.
Only food?
Yeah. Oh, in a week, yeah. If you were to say a month, then my skin. I spend an awful amount of money on my skin. That's why I'm so fresh, you know.
My name is Michael Emmanuel Chidi.
Okay, Michael. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
2,000, 3,000.
Okay, what do you spend on the most?
Bread.
Just bread.
And maybe beans sometimes.
So it's bread and beans.
Geniola, Lani,
And you?
Salome.
All right, all three of you. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
Let me say 3K, 4K, 5K.
Okay, and you?
Roughly 2.5.
2.5
Yes.
in a week.
In a week,
Yes.
5K.
Maybe I would like to collect
No,
your.
actually, that just depends.
Okay,
Sometimes like from 3K to like 7, 8, somehow.
Okay, and what do you now spend on the most?
Unilorin. I don't photocopy that in this school.
How about you? What do you spend on the most?
It's food.
Hello, what's your name?
Peter.
Okay, Peter, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
I can't give a definite amount.
Okay, just
But I
give
know
us
that
an estimate.
an estimate 10 to 15K.
Okay, so out of this 10, 15K, what do you spend on the most?
My baby.
Who is your baby? Tell you the 1 minute. Answer, John. What do you spend on the most?
Okay, I think I spend more on data, food and transportation. And my baby, of course.
Don't worry, the video is going to continue playing right after you hear from me how much I spend in a week as well. Now, I'm not usually the type that used to keep track of how much I spend monthly or weekly or whichever way. And this is because I'm usually scared of what I'm going to get. I fear that I might have overspent, and so because I'm trying to shy away from the reality of how much I might have spent, I do not even bother checking at all. But I think mid last year or so, or late last year, I can't really remember, but it was last year, I decided that no, I need to become responsible. I need to start taking responsibility of my finances. And then I began to keep track of the money I spend monthly. Lo and behold, my brethren, I found out that I actually spent about 11,000 naira on data alone. 11K. I'm like, what? 11K? I'm not running a business center, or I'm not doing any business that involves me, making profit from the data that I'm buying or something. Although I know that most of the work I do are online. Most of the work I do mostly online. Hosting ITV show, doing online researches, getting stories for other things. Basically most of the work I do is online, but I was not expecting to spend that much. 11,000. How much is my salary? How much am I earning in a month? I'm spending 11,000 on data alone. And so I became more responsible, and one of the things I did was begin to keep track of my spending, daily spending, monthly spending, and from doing that, it has helped me to actually, become money wise. How will I put it? I've started become I am now quite accountable when it comes to my finances. And The Smart Money Woman is one book that also helped me. Reading that book actually changed a lot of orientation I have about money. And so, having done all of these things, reading book and taking accounts, I came to let me even show you, so that I'm not capping. This is one. This is another one. So I just keep track of my spending like that, and I found out that averagely in a week I spend about 7,000 to 8,000 naira averagely. And most of the things I spend on is food and transportation. Food, transportation, water, airtime, and because I don't know if it's just me, that monthly sub doesn't used to sub for me. I hope someone will be doing monthly sub weekly. But I've been able to get a plan that actually works for me, and that's what I've been using. And so that's just it for me. 7,000 to 8,000 naira averagely in a week is what I spend. How about you? How much do you spend in a week? Let me know in the comment section, and please like the video if you enjoyed watching the video. Enjoy the rest. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Mwah. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Your name?
Hello, I'm Adiola.
Okay, Adiola, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
6-7K.
Okay, and what do you spend on the move?
Food, mostly food. I'm a foodie. I like food. So food, data, and transport come inside school.
Hey, what's your name?
Moyoluwa.
Monyolua. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
I can't even calculate. See this school. I thought they buy book every week. Now they buy book. Literature students. It's with the
Oh, sorry. Don't cry. Do it.
My name is Mascot.
Okay, mascot. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
In a week, approximately, let me say, 70-80 Kisha.
Okay, and what do you spend on the most?
Mostly sporty bet and food.
Not be juju be that.
Sporty bet and
Sporty
food.
bet and food.
Yes.
Your name?
Busayo.
Hi, Busayo. Okay, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
A lot.
You reach 100K. Okay, wow. So how much do you spend roughly in a week? And let's
say 10,000.
10,000. Okay, I was even going to ask, what do you now spend on the most apart from food? What else?
Food. I spend most of my money on food.
So you spend only food.
Yes, and I spend on data too, but food first.
Name?
Comfort.
Okay, Comfort. How much do you spend roughly in a week?
Like 4K.
Okay, what do you spend on the most?
Transportation and data.
You don't spend on food.
Ah yes, food. I buy fish a lot.
It is what it is.
Yes.
Okay, Suliat, how much do you spend in a week and what do you spend on the most?
I can't calculate though, but mostly on data and food.
Olamide. Okay, Olamide, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
In a week, I think I spend like 7,000 to 8,000 naira in a week.
Okay, what do you spend on the most?
Food, mostly just food stuff.
All right, you're like the 100th person saying food. What's your name?
Tife.
Okay, Tife, how much do you spend roughly in a week?
Let's say 15K.
Okay, and out of this 15K, what do you spend on the most?
I love chunks a lot. I hate chunks. I love going out to explore, like just outing.
life.
Yes.